UK-based consultant audiologist and clinical ear care specialist. I'm also the founder and director of a company called Clearwax, who developed and manufacture the wireless iClearScope endoscope device that we are using to not only perform but to record this procedure. This particular patient attended with unilateral, so on one side, occluding earwax, and this occluding earwax was in the patient's right ear. At the end of the procedure, I'll also show you a recording of the patient's left ears, which was clear of earwax for comparison. You can see the wax is extending all the way from the entrance of the ear canal, so it's where we are now, it's quite lateral near the entrance, all the way towards the patient's eardrum. The average ear canal length is approximately 3 centimeters. That can vary amongst obviously individuals and also gender and age. The average diameter of one's ear canal again can range between 0.7 to 0.9 millimeters. The earwax is quite wet. The patient had been using drops prior to attending. The patient does suffer from chronic earwax impaction in the right ear. They normally get the earwax removed every 6 months, I believe. It's the first time the patient's attended my clinic. On this occasion, however, for one reason or another, it's been almost 18 months, so it's quite impacted, really occluding, really debilitating for the patient. Someone was asking within the comments of some of the videos of the symptoms associated with earwax impaction. Although earwax is typically is a benign condition, it can cause every single ear condition that there is. So every single otological symptom. Otological means ear related. That can range from the obvious, which is reduced hearing, earache, a fullness, pressure feeling in the ear. People with earwax impaction can also suffer from tinnitus. So tinnitus is a ringing or a buzzing or any type of sound actually that originates from inside the head or ear. So it's not due to an external stimulus. Sometimes the tinnitus can also be pulsatile, and that's associated with the hearing of internal respiratory sounds, heartbeats, pulse. It can also lead to the occlusion effect. The occlusion effect is when you can hear everything sounds like it's trapped inside your head. So whether it be biting into a biscuit or some crisp, that crunch when you're eating, chewing, it's just trapped, amplified inside your head. That's also similar to what we call autophony. Autophony is when you can hear your own sound, your own voice inside your head. Impacted earwax can also lead to the gag reflex, a coughing reaction. That's due to stimulation of the Arnold's nerve, which is a nerve that runs at the base or the bottom of the ear canal. You can see there's a few symptoms there. It can not only cause vertigo, as I mentioned before, but it can also cause veering to one side when you're walking, so a bit of disequilibrium. Some people get one of the symptoms listed, some of them get a couple, some of them get all of them, so it does vary between individuals. You can see it just used some olive oil drops just to loosen this last plug of wax that was impacted medially. The olive oil really helped to bind the wax together. I always compare, been watching my videos, olive oil to an egg. If you, for example, in a fish cake or potato cake recipe where it binds all the ingredients together, it has that effect. It also helps to ensure the Zollner suction probe doesn't get blocked with wax as the wax is getting travelled up. The oil lubricates the internal diameter of the Zollner suction probe. This plug of wax is a lot larger than the entrance of the ear canal, so it's just got traps. I'm just wriggling it through, and you can see the eardrum is intact, it's healthy. There's just some residual wax around the edge of the ear canal wall immediately. I'm not interested in that whatsoever. It's not causing the patient any symptoms. A bit of wax is also good for you guys. It's slightly acidic, so it has some antimicrobial properties to inhibit bacterial fungal growth. It repels insects from entering the ear. And in a moment, you're going to see the patient's left ear. The patient had no symptoms whatsoever in the left ear, but you can also see there was some residual wax just at the entrance of the ear canal. There we are, that's normal healthy wax. The patient did not attend reporting any symptoms whatsoever in the left ear. So therefore we didn't remove that wax. It doesn't need to be removed. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys, and you're all having a fantastic weekend. Speak to you soon. Bye.